Hi, and welcome to another Not Unboxing. Today we've got the Horizon Hobby Sport Cub S2. It is in a box only because that's the easiest way to transport it. But it's fully assembled and bound to my radio. The plane comes in two kits, one of them without a controller for about 120 bucks, and one with a controller for around 160. But already having a controller and knowing that I could tinker with it and figure it out, I got the cheaper, and yesterday I flew it for the first time, thanks to the help from the Watervliet Wind Warriors, watervlietwindwarriors.com, a bunch of great group of guys that really do a lot of plane flying, and they've been nice enough to let me fly drones and things indoors with them. So their help and kind of inspiration to get into plane flying was pretty cool. Great bunch of guys. And we'll check the controls first. And the motor, everything checks good. And off we go. So this thing right now is in the stabilized flight mode, which kind of helps you keep everything level, and it adds some corrections if things start to get a little weird. It also has a safe button that you can program in the advanced modes, where if it starts to get a little squirrely, you can just push the button and it kind of takes over and levels itself again. I was having too much fun yesterday to really film or talk about anything. I was just tooling around and learning and having a good old time. It glides so well that you should be able to really just give it a toss and alright, so I've got the throttle ready, but no throttle, and I'm just gonna give it a toss. That's beautiful. Everything kind of perfectly balanced right out of the box. The only setup I had to do with this before flying it yesterday for the first time was just program the radio. It's a Spectrum protocol, if I didn't mention that. And the 4-in-1 module that I have added to my FR Sky OpenTX radio. It took a couple Google searches on how to set it up, but it wasn't hard. It'll just glide right in here to a landing. And then to take off, you just give it throttle and hold a little up elevator, and off it goes. The last time that I flew model airplanes was in middle school. There was a control line airplane club that I flew in after school. That was a lot of fun. I built some models, but then I never really stayed into it. About 2 years ago, I got into flying drones, and that kind of really ignited my passion for flying, along with the technology of building and video editing and everything. But I really have to say that I'm very appreciative of the folks over at the Watervliet Wind Warriors. Seeing the skill they have in flying planes indoors, line of sight, really really amazed me and kind of inspired me to pick this up and learn something new. I'll come by one more time, see if we can hear that. There we go. That's your hay. Time to start think about bringing it in. And right now we're gliding. We get, oh, there we go, on the ground. Let's. The battery on the bottom there, little tiny guy, and the thing's super light. I mean, I've had letters in there, small packages in the mail that were heavier than this. Probably maybe about the weight of like the comic section in the newspaper. I throw some wings on it, toss it in the air, and off you go. So yeah, very, very cool little plane. Excellent way to begin and get into flying.